Hey everyone, it's Deacon082, and today we are going to be starting a brand new adventure through one of my favorite games of all time. This is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. And this game was released in, I believe, 2006 for Game Boy Advance alongside Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team for Nintendo DS. Both games are pretty much identical. So I'm going to be playing Red Rescue Team, and we're going to start a new game here. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak, but most people call me Elf Monster. But before I can let you through, I have several questions. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay, let the interview begin. Okay, so we get to answer several questions that are going to determine our personality. So the first one, do you like pranks? Well, of course I do. I mean, I haven't really played any on my YouTube channel, but I like to do all kinds of things to my friends all the time. You sometimes run out of things to do all of a sudden. I never run out of things to do. I have way too many things to do. I just never do them. So I guess that counts as no. You are suddenly locked inside a pitch black room. What do you do? Clean it? How can I clean what I can't see? I probably wouldn't cry, to be honest. I would kick the door down. Do you like to noisily enjoy yourself with others? Well, it depends. I'll say no. I don't really like that much noise. We'll see. Your country's leader is in front of you. How do you speak to him or her? Calmly, nervously, or whatever? Well, I don't know if I'd really be nervous because he's not going to care what I think anyway. I'll go with calmly. Somebody calls you weird but funny. How does that make you feel? Thank you, Dr. Phil. It makes me happy because that describes me perfectly. Weird but funny, I guess. What do you do with your room's light when you're going to bed at night? Obviously turn it off. You receive a gift, but you don't know what's in it. You're curious, so what do you do? Open it now, open it later, or get someone else to open it. I would not trust somebody else opening it because they would probably steal what's inside if it was something good. I would definitely open it now unless the person wants me to open it later, in which case I would hope they would tell me not to open it for a while. Okay, so what all those questions do is they decide between one of 13 different natures. There are only 13 of the 25 in this game, but each one of those corresponds to 2 different Pokemon, and your choice of boy or girl determines which of those 2 you get. Some Pokemon are only available if you choose the boy, some are only available if you choose girl. Now unfortunately, because I don't know which nature I've gotten, I have no way to know which one to pick here, so let me pull up something really quick. Hold on. Alright, I'm not cheating, I promise. I just want to know what I would have gotten if I picked the other gender. So I'm going to pick the boy and see what happens. You appear to be the hardy type. You do your homework diligently, and you know to eat properly. Is it bad that I already know what Pokemon I'm going to be, just because I've got this before? You have strong willpower that lets you complete tasks, however tough. But you can also be stubborn to the point of even feuding with friends. You know, I don't know if I like this. Nothing will go right for you when you're irritated, so learn to laugh it off. That kind of sounds better. A hardy person like you should be... da-da-da-da! The Pokemon Charmander! Of course, now if I would have chosen female there, I would have been a Pikachu. And this is the final step. Who would you like to have as a partner? Choose the Pokemon you want from this group. Well, just because I would have been a Pikachu. Well, we have a lot of options. You always, if you get one of the elemental types as your starter, then you always have Pikachu and the 3 starters of each of the other types that you didn't get. So, there are other Pokemon you can get, like if you get Pikachu, you'll just have randoms here. But I'm going to go with Pikachu as my partner because he's the one I didn't get. Now, this part's a little weird because how evolution works. I'll get into it later, but I have to come up with a nickname, and I really do have to come up with a nickname, so I'm going to think of something. Now, I know this is a typical Pikachu name, but I'm horrible with nicknames. I'm going to go with Sparky, but I'm going to spell it with an IE just to be cool. Yes, that is our nickname, and we're all set. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon. Go for it. And here we go. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? Yes, there's a lot of narration in this game, by the way. I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Excuse me! No, that's the wrong voice. I'm sorry. Please, wake up. Come on, wake up. Aw, I'm here sleeping. Look how cute I am as a Charmander. You're finally awake. Great. And that Pikachu face is just like, yep, I'm a Pikachu. I'm so happy to be here. Where is this? You are passed out here. I'm glad to see you awake. I'm Sparky, glad to meet you. And some of the Pokemon's faces on the little overlays when they talk are like the funniest part of this game. And you are? I've never seen you around before. Huh? You're a human? But you look like a normal Charmander in every way. Huh? What? I'm a human. It's true. I have turned into a Charmander. But why? I don't remember anything. You're kinda weird. Why, thank you. Your name? What's your name? My name? That's right, my name is, yeah, I'm bad at this. You know I have to. I know I spelled Sparky wrong, but we're going with Zippo because that is the perfect Charmander name to go along with Sparky. Well, it's a funny name. Thank you, Sparky, for being so considerate. Somebody, please help me. I hear shouts from over there. It's a Butterfree. Both of us can just damage it super effectively and put it out of its misery if it needs that done. It's horrible. My Caterpie fell into a cavern. My poor baby. What? A huge fissure opened in the ground and my Caterpie fell in. We're in the middle of a forest. I don't think fissures like that should be happening. He's too young to crawl out by himself. When I went to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me. Huh? Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and out of control. That's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. Well, the option for putting you out of your misery is still an option if you're interested. This sounds bad. We have to go help. And off we go into Tiny Woods. Now, the mechanics of this game, it's called Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And you have all of these mystery dungeons. Let's go into our menu really quick. The controls are a little weird. So, we have our moves here. I'm going to set up Scratch so I can use it here. Oops. What is up with my controls? Yeah, that could be a problem. I switched it for a game a long time ago. Okay, there we go. Technical difficulties. I had the wrong control scheme. So, you get your attack like that, and in Mystery Dungeons, there are all these items on the floor. This is Pokey, the money in the world. And basically, you roam around the dungeons looking for the stairs. And you can take the stairs to go onto the next floor. But on your map at the top of the screen, you can see where items and such are, so we pick up another item list. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but another item in that room. So, foes won't move until we do. So, you have all these options you can do. You have a normal attack that you can do by just pressing the A button that does not use any PP. And then you have your standard attack, not standard attack, but one of your moves, which you can select from the menu, or by setting it, and then using left trigger and A button. And when you defeat a Pokemon with a move, you get more experience. And all your Pokemon get experience, even your partner, so just gonna roam around and pick up items here. These are Sun Currents, so they don't give much training. But Sparky already leveling up, learning Tail Whip. Yes, I leveled up. And when Pokemon level up, they gain stats just like they would in the main series. Let's go to our partner. So you can do the same thing as setting moves for your partners that you do for you. If you don't want your partner to use Growl, you can switch and turn it off. Just like that. Different moves have different effects, so sometimes moves like Growl can be useful, even when you think they might not be useful in the normal game, in the main series. You can also run by holding down the B button. So we have a Wurmple here, Wurmple, Pidgey, and Sunkern in this dungeon for the first 2 floors. And on the 3rd floor you can find Execute. But all the Pokemon in this dungeon are at level 1, so it's pretty much impossible to die in Tiny Woods unless you're really trying to, which I've actually died before. So you can just pick up experience because these guys are really weak. Now notice, you get to move and then your opponents move. So if I walk up into this square, then nothing's going to happen, so I need to waste a turn. Because if I walk up there, then the Pidgey's going to get the first attack on me. So if you hold B and A, you take a turn and do no action, which gives your opponents a chance to stupidly walk up to you because their AI does not know better. And if they didn't, then it would just be an endless stream of never-ending walking up to each other. We pick up an Oranberry in that last room. Heals actually 100 HP as opposed to just 10. Which, we start off with 33 HP, which isn't much. And after 3 floors of Tiny Woods, super easy dungeon, hey, it's Caterpie in the back. Mommy, where are you? But here we come to save the day. Huh? Your mom's waiting, let's get you out. We killed her. No, we didn't. We're nice people. We saved Butterfree's baby. Oh, that's okay. It's been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. Look at Pikachu's face. That's almost like a troll face Pikachu, in a sense. I don't know, that's just how I see it, with the way the eyes are set up like that. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Pikachu, and I'm Charmander. Cool. None of the other Pokemon have names, but we do. He's staring at me. We can be Caterpie's new senpai. But this doesn't feel bad. I like being a senpai. Helping Pokemon in trouble may be a good experience. Pokemon look up to us as older individuals. So we get a nice reward. We get an Oranberry, which we actually picked up in the dungeon, so it's not like we need another one. We also get a Pecha Berry and a Rostberry. So the 3 main types of berries, and they leave us. So that's basically how this game goes. You partake on these kinds of rescue missions to go in, like we did in Rescue Caterpie, and you get rewarded at the end of the game, which is pretty cool. So what are we gonna do now? Well, I guess since we were turned into a Pokemon, we kind of have no choice. We gotta stay here and live in the Pokemon world, and it looks like we're staying with Sparky. Well, at least coming with him. Or her. They don't have genders in this game. You can pick a gender for them in some later games in the series. But anyway, I like how it's a fire-type place. Well, it's not really. Did you see that flag up there that was like one tiny little strip? And we got demonic Charmander eyes there. So happy to be here. Feel weirdly happy. It might be an instinct thing. Maybe this is what it feels like to want to wag your tail. Just don't wag your tail too forcefully or you might blow out the flame on your back. Maybe I feel that way because I'm Charmander. So glad to be a Charmander. Trollface Pikachu's back. Thought this would make a good place for you to live. Now where's Pikachu gonna live though? And this is our mailbots. They deliver mail from Pokemon. You know, just like the fissure Caterpie fell into, for some reason there have been many natural disasters lately. Because of those disasters, many Pokemon are suffering. I want to help Pokemon in these tough times. I want to help change things so all the Pokemon can live in peace. So, well, I liked how you handled yourself when you rescued Caterpie. Would you like to join me on a rescue team? Sorry, I got ahead of myself. This is when I should explain that for the rest of the game we'll be rescuing Pokemon in need. Zippo, with you, I think we can become the world's best rescue team. How about it? I'd love to. Perfect, that's it then. We're partners in a rescue team from now on, Zippo. Glad to have you on board. The team name? Well, I don't have one yet. So, Zippo, what do you think would be a good team name for us? I gotta go with it, even though this is the worst name ever, but it's always my name for a rescue team. Team Pokepals! Sorry for the loudness there, but we are the Pokepals. Rescue Team Pokepals. Let's do good starting tomorrow. A lot of times in this game they say do good instead of do well, and I don't know. Technically, we're doing good for other Pokemon, so I don't know which meaning they wanted. Anyway, that is how Zippo and Sparky began their careers together as a rescue team. And this has been Deacon082 with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. In the next episode, we will be continuing our journey as Team Pokepals. See you guys then.